Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Poesy Tales English Open Mic for the month of July. We are very glad to have some eminent poets with us tonight. They'll be reciting their self written poems. Before we proceed, I would like to give a brief snapshot about our group, Poesy Tales. Poesy Tales is a trilingual group of poets and writers. The three languages are English, Marathi, and Hindi. Every month, we organize virtual open mic for each of the languages separately. Poesy Tales is a WhatsApp group. It started as a WhatsApp group, and the founder of Poesy Tales is Miss Anupama Kadwarji. Today, she is also with us as a participant. And another interesting story about the Poesy Tales origin is that uh, Anaghaji, that is the daughter of Anupamaji, and Anupamaji, they discussed, they brainstormed, and this idea of Poesy Tales was came up. And today we have Anagha Kadwar also as one of the participants. So we have also have lots of prompt challenges, and everyone actively participates in it. Apart from that, there is another initiative which started in 2026, that is the Spotify channel, Spotify account of Poesy Tales. We also have our YouTube channel with the name of Poesy Tales and a Facebook page, same name, Poesy Tales. So, with, without any further delay, we will start with our recitation. And I would like to invite our very first participant, Miss Madhumita Patroji. And before that, I would like to introduce her. Madhumita Patro from Bangalore, born in 1986, is an analyst by profession, and her creative escape is to write poems and read novels. She has published a book named The Silver Lining in 2024, which has lots of poetries. To stay healthy, she practices yoga and meditation. She loves traveling and partying with friends. Her poems have been published in different anthologies. Welcome, Madhumita ji. And one more thing, the first round will be our rain theme. So I would once I've introduced you, I would like to welcome you, Madhumita ji, and the stage is yours.
Thank you, Rupali ji. My topic is My Love Unfolds in the Rains. Once the drop of rain falls on the parched ground, the sweet smell of wet earth traverses all around, the thirst of wilted gardens quenched, and I run and dance like a wild peacock in rains fully drenched. The animals take shelter under trees and barns, and I want to be playing out in the towns. I listen to the rhythm of dancing rainwater, and you're free from your duties to tend my garden and water. The wilted plants slowly give way to young shoots. When I walk on flooded roads, it fills with water my rain boots. The sun is overcast with dark clouds all over. An umbrella, raincoat needed to meet one another. The rain started, but clouds never stopped me. The wind is full of droplets of mist and water. The rivers are wanton and in full force. The sea has high tides without a resource. The sea rises gradually first and then becomes wild. The fishermen warn to stay away from sea not mild. The wanton rivers every shelter animal thing washes away. Alas came the floods to hurry with the mess away. To save the animals and trees, the only sources is humans. To rescue from the flood, humans come for humans. To wash me away, here to God I pray, and my hubs also pray that to him I do not betray. I ask, isn't this the perfect day to die? Wait for the rains to subside, the clouds reply. Rains stop, autumn heralds, the leaves of mature trees dry up, and lackluster of emeralds, the young shoots of rainy season all start growing one by one. Thank you.
That was a beautiful poem by Bhanumitaji. Beautiful vocabulary, great imagery, and the flow of words, the rhythm was so good. Anyone from our participants would like to give their feedback?
It was mesmerizing. It felt as if it is raining beside me, though it is not.
Right. Very well penned, Madhumita ji. You've expressed it so well, like all the forms of rain and what all you observed during the rainy season. Very nicely, with the flow of your words, we could experience the rain through your words. Very well written. Thank you.
Yeah, it was like looking at a painting. So yeah, it depicted the rains very well.
After this beautifully penned poem by Madhubita ji, we will move on to our next participant. I would like to invite Miss Anagha Kadwad for her recital. Before that, I would like to introduce her. Anagha is working for a corporate in Mumbai after completing her BTech recently. She has learnt Indian classical dance form Bharatnatyam for 6 years, and her hobbies also include traveling and reading novels in her leisure time. During her high school days, Anagha wrote a poem which was published in a UK website, Never Such Innocence. She has also recited her poems in a couple of offline poetry events. Welcome, Anagha, and we are all eager and looking forward to listen to your poem.
Thank you, Rupali ma'am. So my poem is about the different perspectives which people have on rains. So here is mine. I love watching the rain from my window. It feels as though the weight of the world is quietly washing away. There's something about the familiar rhythm of rain pattering on the glass, a symphony that somehow makes you feel safe. But rain, like life, has two sides. As gentle and joyous as it can be a little harsh sometimes. Cities flooded in the blink of an eye. Maybe that's the beauty of rain. It never really tells you what to feel, it simply reflects what you carry within. To some, it's a storm, to others, it's peace. After all, it can make the same glass look either half empty or half full. Thank you.
Very nice.
Beautifully penned, and the it was very philosophical as well. The way you related rains to life, and how there are good moments also and not so good also. It can be harsh. So it very beautifully penned, and there was a certain calmness in it.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to give their welcome, Alex, give their feedback?
It was short and sweet and perfectly penned, actually. Yes.
Thank you.
Very well written, Anaka. Very
It
good.
was a
Keep it
really,
up. Welcome, Prachita.
was a really beautiful poem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. After this rhythmic poem by Anagha, we would be inviting Nipunji to recite his poem. And Pracheta has also joined us in the studio. Hi, Pracheta.
Hi, good evening. I'm really sorry for the delay.
Good evening. Now I would like to introduce Nipun sir. Nipun Bamania, born in 1975, is a writer who weaves stories, composes poetries, and writes articles. He is a Mumbaikar by body, mind, and soul. By qualification, he is a production engineer and currently an entrepreneur in the field of textile manufacturing. He is currently pursuing Masters of Arts in Sanskrit, Yog Shastra from Mumbai University. Writing is his hobby, and he has been writing since the past 17 years. He has written a murder mystery catering to young adults, which is still to be published, and has a collection of short stories penned by him. A collection of 25 poems titled From My Heart has been published some time back. He is married and has a teenaged son who is an avid reader. Nipun himself is an avid reader since his teenage days and loves traveling a lot. He is also a food lover. He loves watching and playing cricket too. He has written a few articles that have been published in newspapers. He generally writes English fiction but can also write in Gujarati, which is his mother tongue, Hindi, as well as Marathi. Apart from this, he is a yoga enthusiast and is a yoga instructor since 2009. He is into book reviewing also and has reviewed books for publishers like Half Baked Beans and authors like Sharath Komaraju and platforms like Book Tasters. His book reviews can be read on Amazon and Goodreads. He has been amongst the winners of the Brunch Book Challenge, a book reading challenge carried out by Hindustan Times many times. He is active on social media and he can be found on Twitter and on Instagram handle as at Nipun Bamania and Yog with Hamtum. His blogs can be read on Bamania Nipun at blogspot.com. Welcome Nipunji. It's an honor to have you on our stage today.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Uh, the piece that I am reciting today is titled "The Sweet Scent of Wet Earth." The southwesterlies have started blowing, sending signals of the onset of monsoons. The rains are around the corner, and the arid earth eagerly awaits those first drops of rain. Every earthly being wanting respite from the draining summers, waiting for the first showers. The intoxicating scent of the wet earth generating the feeling of bliss. As soon as the dark clouds gather, excitement starts to build up. Every parched soul awaiting its share of rainwater. Whatever little water that adorns the village river starts dancing with joy. The farmer looks towards the horizon and whispers to his oxen to be ready. As soon as the first showers land on earth, the farmer's plow will take off. The young lovers have been waiting for the first rains. Unmatched passion will flow between them as the first rains touch them. The vegetation that has turned brown due to the heat is waiting to wear that green coat again. The forest sways with joy as the clapping thunder brings news of the rain. Tired legs are dancing to the pitter patter of the raindrops. Paper boats are ready to sail in streams filled with rainwater. The frying pans are out as bhajias will be the need of the hour. Tea leaves are being stored to avoid last moment disappointments. Everything is infused with liveliness as monsoons set in. It's not the rainy season, but a festival that celebrates life. Thank you so much.
That was so well written, and you there were the detailing in these words through your poem. The detailing was also so great. Like so many, if, once the rains happen. What happens in different parts, or the how the farmers or the lovers, how everyone reacts, the reactions. Great observation, and the way you have structured the wordplay, everything very nice,
Thank you so much.
beautifully penned.
Wonderful
Anyone
poem.
else? Yeah.
Yes, it was really wonderful poem, and you've taken us through the different phases of rain, like how everyone expresses the rain feelings. Very well written. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
After this beautifully penned poem by Nipunji, we will move on to our next participant, Miss Anupama Kadwadji. Anupama Kadwad is a trilingual poet from Mumbai, India, who writes in English, Hindi, and Marathi. Her Facebook and Insta ID is at Anupama Poems. Her book of poems, My World, was published in January 2016. She was the Poet of the Year in 2023. She received this award from Asian Literary Society or ALS. She is the founder of the writing community Poesy Tales. Many of her poems are published in national and international magazines. She has co-authored in over 60 anthologies. Her travelogues are published in renowned travel magazines like TripAdvisor and Holiday IQ. Her travel YouTube channel is named Travel Journey Memoirs. We are glad to have you today. It was actually, yeah, Anupama ji.
Thank you so much, Rupali
Yeah.
ji, for such a wonderful introduction. And thank you, all the participants who have joined us today. And it's really lovely listening to all your beautiful pieces. And through your words, you are giving us the rain effect. Though here in Mumbai, the rains have stopped since the past few days. But once it comes with a great aplomb. And my first poem, as we are sharing the poems on rains, I'd like to share my piece on rain as well. And before I begin, I'd like to say one of our relatives, they asked me, like, you've written so many pieces, so why don't you write something on the Mumbai rains, especially in the news and all, when they watch once the rainy season starts, how the roads get flooded and all. So I thought, yes, why not? And then just day before yesterday, I wrote this piece, and I'd like to express it in front of you all. So here it begins. Mumbai monsoon. The city of Mumbai shares a special relationship with monsoon. After much anticipation and special attention, every year the rainy season comes with great aplomb, commences abruptly, and puts everyone in tension. For a couple of days, it brings the city to a standstill. Railway tracks get submerged, roads get flooded, commuters get stranded and stuck at places. As transportation gets affected, the consequences is dreaded. Weather Bureau shares its valuable forecast, while news channels videos of upheaval telecast. Citizens are put in a frenzy and panic mode. Public grow wary to leave their safe abode. Immobility due to waterlogging at many places. Many accidents caused by huge fallen trees, concretization leading to choked drainage. News of landslides makes us think, pause, and freeze. Every monsoon makes us stop, wonder, and ponder. Is this the result of deforestation and reducing green patches? Will there ever be a solution to this yearly predicament? Before it's too late, let us understand the reason behind nature's lashes. The reason behind nature's lashes. Sorry if you all felt it must be negative, but just wanted to bring forth the predicament that we face every year. So, this is one point of view on rains. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Was indeed beautiful because of the reality, the stark reality. You have penned it so well, so beautifully. And uh, it's all not poetry is not only about positives, but also about weighing the pros and cons. And through this also lots of, you can say, awareness also takes place through poetry.
Right.
And the problems also, if they are penned in a poetic way, they have a great impact also.
Rupali ji, I think Sudipta ji
Yeah.
is trying to join. So is it okay? I'll bring her on stage and I'll be
Yes,
backstage.
will it be
Huh?
possible?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
then fine.
Yes,
Fine.
she's joined all the way. Let us
Yes.
give her a chance. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
surely,
you,
surely.
everyone. I'll be joining you backstage. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Anupama ji.
Thank you.
Hello, Sudipta ji. Can you hear us?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Now I invite, by the time she will come, she will join. We will ask our participant Pracheta ji to recite her poetry.
Hi, am I audible?
Pracheta Ghoshalkar is from Mumbai. She has completed B.Tech in Computer Engineering from D.Y. Patil University recently, and she has joined TCS as an assistant software engineer. She is fond of music and dance. She plays the flute and the keyboard, and she has trained in Kathak. Pracheta loves reading, sometimes non-fiction, sometimes motivational reading, sometimes just for the pure joy of stories. She has also read a few of our writings, and she says that she looks forward to learning and getting inspired by the way all the writers in this group write. Maybe one day, she says, she'll be inspired enough to try her hand at writing too, though she has spent a few so far. Welcome, Pracheta, and we are all of us are eager to listen to your poem.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for such an
Good
amazing
evening.
introduction. And yeah, so here's my piece on rains. And it is not exactly about rains, but somewhere the human feelings and emotions, how we let it out in the universe, and the rains take it, and the clouds take it with them. So something on those lines. So the heading says the sky knew first. So like before humans and our friends know about our emotions, maybe the skies know first. So here it goes. Before the world grew quieter, the sky already knew. It gathered every unsaid feeling, stitched them into the clouds, and carried them gently until they could no longer stay. The trees listened, the earth waited, and the wind held its breath. Then, without asking for attention, everything became a little softer. Perhaps that is how healing begins. Not with answers, not with certainty, but with the courage to let go of what was never meant to be carried forward. And somewhere between the fading light and the scent of earth, I remembered that even the heaviest skies knew how to become beautiful again. Thank you.
It was so beautiful. And in few words, you really, that was very philosophical as well. And a very important part of life is healing. And you talked about it through your poem so beautifully, and the analogy, excellent.
Thank you so
Anyone else
much.
would like to give a feedback?
Very,
Deep insight about rain.
yeah, very beautifully written, the whole healing journey and connecting it with the rains.
Thank you so much.
Next, I would like to invite Rupali
I
ma'am.
think we have lost contact with.
Okay. Um,
Yes, I guess Sudipta ji is still outside. She's not able to join. So let's continue. Uh-huh. Yes.
Next, I would like to invite Rupali ma'am to recite her piece on rain. So, she is the author of Calms and Balms, a poetry collection which released in 2024, which is available on Amazon and Kindle. She writes poems, short stories, and essays in English, Hindi, and Marathi. Her work has been published in international anthologies like 3 RDW anthologies, First Line Poets Anthology, and Timeless Anthology of Women Poets. She is also an astrologer and writer who loves reading, sketching, and cooking. And she's from Mumbai. We welcome you, Rupali ma'am.
Thank you, Anugaji, for this beautiful introduction. And after listening to such beautiful poems by you all based on rain, this is my poem for the theme rain. It's titled Showers of Affection. A cold, misty road twists and turns. Purple hills and green valleys live in harmony. High up on the mountain top dwells a septuagenarian, free of family duties. In the verses of birds and in the company of wild animals, he enjoys a serene existence. An unpolluted air ensures good health. Pristine drops of the nearby waterfall caress his wrinkled visage. He admires a reflection of his father's face in his face. The memories of a carefree childhood drench him like the gushing river water. The showers of rain remind him of parental showers of affection, so unconditional and full of love. The sun shines, the land dries. Alas, the doting rains vanish mysteriously, devoid of love, devoid of kith, devoid of parents. The old man misses his family and conversations until he is soaked in the warmth of cold, rainy downpour, until a petrichor of nostalgia suffuses his head and heart. Thank you.
That's an excellent piece, Rupali ji, and so well woven with the usage of metaphors and really very well written. Very nice. Thank you. Anybody else would like to remark on this beautiful piece?
I could see that septuagenarian in front of me.
Okay, right.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nupamaji. Thank you, Nipunji.
Thank you.
Now we have reached the midpoint of our open mic, and the rain theme that is over in the round one. The sequence will be the same for round two. So I invite Madhumita ji to recite her poem. You're on mute, I think so. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Madhumita.
Again, you're on mute.
Okay, and I'm audible?
Yeah. Again, what's that? Again, she's getting a mute. What's happening?
It's showing me host has muted your mic. Okay,
Now it is unmuted. Yeah.
yes.
You
So
can
here
start from the
goes.
beginning, please.
Hello everyone once again, and my second poetry is on the topic flamingos. Uh, Here it is. Flamingos stood in unipedal stands, gawked at me with the tiny eyes. Water welcomes the pink feathered ones, feeding and breeding, O long legged ones. Inverted in the lake, the long necked ones, foraging for the grey or white chicks. One call from crutches by the little one, and the mother knows hers is this one. Flamingo never alone in the waters, hundreds and thousands honking and growling, in elation of the brine shrimp, algae, mollusks, and crustaceans enticing. Oh, pink glory, where you gonna fly to? It says where the water beckons with food abounding. Oh, pink glory, how long you gonna fly by? It says no pain even by hundreds of kilometers crossing. In shallow waters, breeding and mating, egg by mother and father shielding, crop milk chicks feeding, by few days chicks tiptoe walking, dipping plop upside down, filtering little organisms in the waters. The beak filters carries algae, larvae, seeds, and plants of waters. Shone in the sun, striking pink feathers. Will you pose for me, O wading birds? The aquatic avifauna reflection does a pink revolution, seas of pink streaks entering the lakes in unison. O iconic wading one, gaze at me now, for I want to pink dearly to click a pic now.
That was so beautiful. The topic also, first of all, the topic of flamingos, and very beautiful. The word, the vocabulary, analogies, figures of speech used, so beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anyone else
Very
would
nice,
also would
Madhumita.
like to give a feedback?
Yes, yes, very nice, Madhumita ji. And every year we have the flamingo season here. We often think of visiting to watch the flamingos. So this year also we planned such a trip, but unfortunately we couldn't spot any flamingos. And now recently, just last week, we heard that the flamingos were spotted somewhere in Mumbai. So we thought, oh, we missed them this year. So let's try again next year. So very nicely written, and you brought to force our interest also in flamingos. Thank you, Madhumita ji, for sharing this with us.
Thank you, ma'am.
So after this
I live
beautiful
quite close to
poem
Flamingo.
by Madhumita ji, I would like to invite. Yeah, you wanted to
I live
speak
at a
something, sir?
place that is quite close to flamingos, Mulund.
Ha,
There is a
correct.
flamingo spotting
Okay.
place that is quite close by.
Yes, yes, near Airoli.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. Very true.
Hmm. I would like to invite Anagha Kadwat for her recitation.
Hello everyone. My next poem would be on the FIFA World Cup as a football fan. So, yeah. Once every 4 years, the world breathes a little differently. There's just something eccentric about the air. The vibes are just so joyous. One of the only times when football makes boundaries feel like just lines on a paper. Families waking up together to watch the matches, strangers celebrating like they've known each other forever. One sport, one heartbeat. It just gives me immense hope that there's still so much in life to cherish. Like Kinan rightly said, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom just like a waving flag. And for a little while there, the whole world beats as one. And when the final whistle blows, the hope still somehow stays. Thank you.
Beautiful. A very contemporary topic. you have selected and written so well, and expressing it poetically, that any kind of sports, when you express it poetically, it's a different challenge altogether, and you have done so well, beautifully. And the fever, the football fever, I think even people who don't watch football regularly, after reading this, they will understand what it is all about.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to give a feedback?
Who's going to win this FIFA?
Not sure, but I'm hoping Argentina wins. So,
Majority Messi fans are wishing
Messi
for the
fan.
same.
Yeah.
Yes, Lionel Messi. Yes.
True. Now, after listening to this beautiful poem about football from Anagha, I would like to invite Mr. Nipun Bamaniaji to recite his poem.
Thank you once again. From rainwater, I'll move to seawater because the next piece is titled The Sea Waves Are Saying Something. One fine day at the seashore, looking at the waves lapping the rocks, I heard someone whisper in my ear, but no soul was near. Then came the realization the waves were eager. The sea, with all its emotions, wanted to say things never heard of. The waves whispered for some attention to relate the sea's tales. When the sea speaks, none interfere, just listen to what it has up its waves. It has been there since eternity, a witness to all that has happened. It will witness events in the future too, and relate those tales too. It says there are times when it is calm and times when it is restless. Even in calmness, it has undercurrents that are perilous. It says it can devour the entire landmass in its restless state. It feels proud to being home to many who cannot dare to survive on land. It is always awake, has no time to sleep, but it dreams with eyes wide open. Its dreams are vivid and its memories as fresh as they had occurred just a day before. It dreams of staying calm throughout the day, but it says it is far fetched. It is controlled by the moon that makes its tides go low as well as high. It dreams that no one drowns in it, but that is against its nature. The memory chest is filled to the brim with millions of memories. The one close to its heart, being able to float stones in a famous war. The biggest sadness comes when it devours ships and takes lives. It says it is the biggest provider of life, but takes them too, unwillingly. Listening to the sea, a life changing experience that gives lessons of life. Being powerful, yet being humble, a lesson that the sea teaches for free. Thank you.
Sea is so vast and all-encompassing, and it's very, when one looks at the sea, lots of philosophies, lots of thoughts come into our minds. And Nipunji, you have we've woven such a beautiful poem. It's kind of, I would say, it's an ode to the sea, kind of an ode to the sea. Very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else?
Very nicely portrayed, Nipunji. It's I remembered in school days we used to write autobiography of certain objects and places. So your poem brought forth those memories back, and all the things we experience at the seashore, and especially the sailors, and you've captured all the all you can say elements of the sea very well in your poem. Very nicely portrayed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam.
After this beautiful philosophical poem about the sea by Nipunji, I would like to invite Anupama ji to recite her second poem.
Thank you so much, Rupali ji. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the audience who have joined us today, and even would like to mention our admin, my heartfelt gratitude to our admin team for their unwavering support and dedication towards this platform, which gives motivates us and inspires us to bring forth many events, many segments, and thanks to all our members who eagerly participate in all the segments and makes it more. You can say it's like a family, more like a family. So my next poem is on friendship. So here it begins. As I started pursuing my writing hobby, came across like minded people with whom I can share my musings, exchange my thoughts, learn from them. I call them word friends, as we are connected through words. They are the ones who inspire and motivate me. Word friends have guided me to new avenues, helped explore the world of knowledge. They are the guiding force in my gloomy days, associated with them across the globe. Thankful to all my word friends who have helped me evolve in this journey. Grateful to have met someone like you. The childhood pal traipsing along the unknown path gathered different pebbles strewn across a collection of ordinary and special ones, which came my way through destiny's toss, which came my way through destiny's toss. Thank you for listening.
Such a beautiful, heartfelt poem, full of gratitude, and the term word friends or word pals, that is so beautiful. And I think most of us will agree with this poem, and all those writers also who write. And now with online, we share our poems online as well. So there are many people who read our poems, but we have not met them in person. But our thoughts, they read, they're able to read. We are exchange of thoughts also happen. Beautifully penned.
Thank you, Rupali ji. Thank you.
A new word now in the bag, word friends.
Thanks.
After this lovely poem about word friends by Anupama ji, I would like to invite Pracheta Ghoshalkar to recite her poem.
Thank you again. And so this poem again a little philosophical. So it is about criticism, and most of the criticism comes from inside rather than we hearing it from another person. So the name says, "Not where I am meant to be." So here it goes. My head keeps pulling me back to square one. A place I've visited so often it almost feels like home. It reminds me of every time I fell short, telling me I am not capable enough. Some days I believe it, and some days I fight it. Starting over feels like carrying the weight of every beginning that came before. But somewhere beneath the noise, I know this is not where I want to be. Stepping out makes me want more of life I keep catching in the glimpses. And yet, not knowing which direction to walk has a way of making me stop. Still, I want to grow is a thought I carry every day because staying here between the doubt and comfort is not where I am meant to stay. So I pick myself up again and again, not because it gets easier, but because every time I begin again and I leave square one a little sooner than I did before. Maybe that's what growth is, Not becoming fearless, just refusing to let the fear decide where my story ends. Because this has never been where I am meant to be. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Pracheta, and it was very inspirational, motivational, and really very like anyone when is not feeling very high, is somewhere no feeling low, sad, depressed, and if he listens to this poem or reads this poem, he will be definitely motivated, feel inspired to rise and move on.
Maybe everyone over here might have faced the same situation, or at least
Right,
once.
right, true.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Very beautifully written.
Anyone else?
Like we look for motivation outside, but like you said, it is within us. So self motivation is what pushes us to move forward. So yeah, very well depicted.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We have now Sudipta Mishra ji. She has joined us. Hello,
Yes,
Sudipta
yes, I
ji.
have joined. Yes, I have joined.
Yes. Yeah.
How
How
are
are
you,
you now?
Rupali ma'am?
You're feeling better?
Yes, yes. Am I
Yes, I'm
audible?
fine. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I just returned from the
Yes,
clinic,
yes.
and it is a really
Mhm.
post-COVID reaction. After the COVID, I am really feeling anxiety and sometimes feeling chest pain. Unfortunately, I felt that pain at 7 o'clock today at 7 p.m. That's why I rushed to that cardiac clinic, and it was not possible for me that time to join from that clinic. Now I am here and I can recite my two poems if you allow.
Yeah, surely. Surely. Please. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes. You're
Okay.
audible.
Shall I first recite the rain poem or the non-themed poem?
You can recite both the poems. No problem.
Okay, okay. Facing the rain,
Yeah.
softly comes the rain. Streams somewhere, a beloved weeps alone, quietly, out of sheer grief. Nobody hears it, nor cares. Who else understands the pain? Nobody has time. Who has time to feel the wail that rises from a sad heart? Have you ever tried to touch the pain inside me? The force ache that oozes from my sad eyes? A flame is lit inside my heart only for you. Do you know? Oh, my dear, no one can understand my untold pain. Life itself appears a wilderness drenched in rain, and if the tear falls in the form of rain from your vast sky, then let the raindrop flow, my love. Let me be soaked in your tears of rain. Let me be soaked in your tears of rain. Aaj I read the lovely letter of your soul. Aaj I read the lovely letter of your soul. And the next poem is, it is non-themed, I think, in your memory. It's not easy. It took me years to try and erase your memories. Like a fading star in a crowded sky, I was destined to feel left out. Then why did you meet me? Why did you wave a hello, only to desert me halfway? Did you know forgetting is never easy? Sometimes this distance refuses to let me heal. I hear them say, we meet for a reason, but leaving someone to pine for love, is that not a sin? Yet, with a heart so hard, I lament, searching for traces of love, to weave a song that lingers between us, to weave a song that lingers between us. Thank you for listening to me, and sorry for not attending the show from the beginning. It was for the clinical or medical reason. I did not make it intentionally. So sorry. Thank you, everyone.
You need not say sorry. It's fine. And we are happy to see you reciting also. And that just shows your love of words. That in spite of not feeling well, you made it a point to recite your poems after returning from the clinic. And both the poems, they carried lot of some pain, Apart from that, the wordplay as and the rhythm, the flow of words is always good. Your choice of words is always good.
Thank you.
So as usual, your poems were good, Sudipta ji. Anyone
Thank you.
else would like to give a feedback?
Yeah, the confessions made regarding a relationship, being in a relationship, what we expect and what happens to us, all that is being depicted very nicely. Thank you, Sudipta ji.
Thank you.
Really nice poems. Lovely. Nice to hear them.
Thank you, sir.
Now, after this beautiful rendition by recitation by Sudipta ji, I will recite the second round poem. It's titled By the Sea. And this poem is an ekphrastic poem. It is inspired by a painting by a painter, Mary Casa. A salubrious day by the sea, priceless moments we see, sisters by birth, friends by choice. How they play and rejoice, surrounded by sands, serene boats sailing in the background. How confidently they hold their ground. These daughters of doting parents, they are sailing in the sea. They dig secrets. I, yeah. Did I lose contact in between?
No,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I think we
Yes,
cannot
ma'am.
see the.
Sometimes it is audible and sometimes it is not audible.
Okay.
Now it's okay.
Now, can you all hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
By the sea. A salubrious day by the sea. Priceless moments we see. Sisters by birth, friends by choice. How they play and rejoice. Surrounded by sands, serene boats sailing in the background. How confidently they hold their ground. These daughters of doting parents, they're sailing in the sea of childhood. They dig secrets of nature. They hoard memories of adventure. Childhood fills buckets of nostalgia. Toys and fun are memorabilia. The molds of influence evolve. They create shapes of the future. Thank you. Now we reach the end of our open mic session, and both the rounds were really very good, and all the participants, the poems were excellent. The first round had rain theme, and the second one also, it was free, like you could choose anything, and everyone was very enthusiastic and everyone joined in. And we also had a surprise participant, that is our founder Anupama ji. She also recited her poem, and we are glad to have Sudipta ji also back, and we wish her lots of our best wishes for her good health. And thank you each one of you. Thank you Nipun ji, thank you Anagha, thank you
Thank
Pracheta,
you.
thank you Madhumita ji, Sudipta ji, and Anupama ji for participating in this open mic. And before we wind up, I would also like to thank the entire admin team of Poesy Tale. This Anupama Kadwad ji, Ajay Verma ji, Rashmi Pethe Vaishampayan ji, and Dr. Subhuhi Jafar ji for their constant support in the community, in the activities of Poesy Tales. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you. A
Okay,
big
bye.
thanks to you too,
Yeah.
Rupali ma'am. Very beautifully hosted.
Thank you,
Yes,
Anaga.
very.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
then.
you.
Bye, everyone. Good night. Have a great
Thank you.
weekend.
Bye everyone. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.